Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Yeah, there's the strike.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now at the plate, Connor Norby. Just missed Holmes. A 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna settles underneath it, nabs it, and there are 2 outs. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Xavier Edwards.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running to get the from the area was all about the fun.
Xavier Edwards will hit next. Let's go, Grant. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 out, space is empty. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Griffin Conine getting ready to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And it's fouled away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Marlins leave 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill today, Ryan Weathers. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Michael Harris II leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul. Weathers fires. stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. There's the strike. 95 of that one. One out, bases empty. That one fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be
third,
feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Backed off the plate that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Top of the second, down the third baseman, David Fry.
David Fry.
Holmes back to work. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 6th, center fielder Dane Myers.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, right fielder Jesus Sanchez.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one almost got him.
Strikes.
No score here in the second. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Olson matched a homer in his last game. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double. Here's Austin Riley. And a foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Ripped towards third. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Atlanta, and now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Popped up. Allen makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Liam Hicks in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Missing inside, ball 3.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, come on!
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a ground ball to first. Olsen takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. And that is out of play. That misses, and it's 2-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. The 2-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Stuart Fairchild stands in now and watches strike 1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one out to right. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Against all odds that you can't
us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it up and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Edwards at the plate now. That's ball one. In for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ozuna should have it. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Griffin Conine. Conine goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And the Marlins down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom 4, now Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
That one down the line and foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one way inside. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Line drive. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Olson on second. Albies at first. 2 out of the inning. Headed towards the corner. Sanchez on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, David Fry. Holmes back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball.
Off the mark there. Now 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now move to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in.
1-1.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. One now. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Slap the other way, foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Murphy.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. Flied to right his first time.
Fairchild.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one just misses.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup.
Center fielder,
Michael Harris the
Michael
second.
Harris
Next up for the
the
Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Outside corner, got him looking. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Late swing, foul to the left. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, second
Now
baseman,
it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And the batter now, Connor Norby. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
In the air, center field. Harris makes the catch. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
What you know? Call me the GOAT with that Ali glow. Stack roll, real dope, baby God, you on quote. I'm the man with that emphasis. Dollars from the businesses. My queen got a life.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Declan Cronin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Little, the power lefty, up as well. Foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And he dodges that fastball.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And there's a foul ball. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Braves strand 1. They lead it 1-0.
Try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like?
Back at Truist Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin
And next will be the
Conine.
cleanup hitter, Griffin Conine. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also getting ready. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's
Now
always going to
batting,
be smooth.
third
He
baseman,
delivered a good
David
play
Fry.
right there.
And now for the Marlins, David Fry. And that's
Nope.
downstairs
Ball
and
1.
outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one above the zone.
And it really looks
I got
like these
ball, 1
hitters
strike.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over
next
that
for the
one. Pretty much a
Marlins,
model
center
swing on
fielder
that one as he
Myers.
ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And now Dane Myers. So the tying run at second. Late swing, fouled off. Misses outside. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Declan Cronin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that drops in for a strike. Cronin measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers going back on this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching into the dugout, he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ozuna should have it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And at the plate for
Stowers.
Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that's way
that's
high,
upstairs.
and it's 1-0. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just
That's off the plate.
missed.
Ball 2.
And a curveball is just outside. Liam Hicks in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Three and 2 now. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up
Now
drawing the
batting,
walk.
catcher,
Very
Liam
gritty.
Hicks.
One down, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 outs to the left side, but it is well foul. Johnson fires. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Stowers off of first with 2 away. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Pierce Johnson fires. Out to short, Allen. Tosses across the first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Stuart Fairchild digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Fairchild.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the order, Michael Harris II. Now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Up the middle, Lopez. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. Stowers. The flip to the pitcher covering, and he's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 3. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Ripped on a line. Conine makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as
Now
soon as that
batting,
ball got
shortstop,
through, I could see down in the
Xavier
dugout,
Edwards.
guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. Ozuna sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin Conant.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Griffin Conant. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Tying run at the plate. This to center field. And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat,
Now
you're
running at
thinking
first,
it's
the
going to be a
Marlins.
pop out, and it just kind of
Number
nestled into
3,
that spot where no one was able to get to
Jarrett
it.
Hill.
Really important at bat coming up now.
David Fry, the next up for the Marlins. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Better buzz, and this year really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, going up. All I wanted was to be a, wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. City going up, so you better buzz.